Okay, so today I just want to talk about the role of a supervisor and how they are critical in delivering safe and productive work in operations. You can see up here there's a variety of different boxes, but basically this supervisor and this team are responsible for getting work done every day. Now the key for the management team is that work is in some way aligned with what they want to happen. And the only tool that you have in order to give that supervisor some instruction is the conversations you have with them and a plan for the shift. So the issue that you've got often in most operations is that plan needs to be useful for that supervisor. That plan needs to take account of the production work that needs to be done, the maintenance work that might be done on the machinery that this guy needs to use in his team, the training that might happen to some of his people on that shift, the safety work, the hazards to be removed, that kind of thing, and the project work that people are asking that supervisor to do throughout the day. So if this plan here doesn't contain all of those bits of information, and someone hasn't gone to the effort of pulling all of that together into a plan, then this supervisor is going to be getting asked to do things from many different places, and he's going to have to make up his mind himself. And that's going to be very difficult for him, because he's going to get to work and he's going to find that suddenly he didn't have this guy when he thought he was. So he won't be able to do a job that he thought he was going to do, when he should be able to see that. So the plan here should contain information from all of those places and should go through a scheduler, a planner, or a coordinator that has the responsibility of thinking about how all of those things matter to the medium-term plan and how they will be communicated to the supervisor so that he can communicate it to his team most effectively. If you do that, if you put a good quality plan that takes all account of those things into account, into that supervisor's hands, then he can be what is called mutually beneficial. He can be the guy that these people go to when they've got a problem, and he can be the guy that all of these people go to. So he can be the guy that the coordinators go to when they want to get things done. And that is the role of a supervisor, to be the bridge between the plans up here and the workforce. So he can be influential on his guys, which means that they're engaged in their work and they get stuff done that has been asked, and he can make sure that he can communicate up to these guys to make better plans so that they can be more productive and have less waste. If he's not able to do that because he doesn't have an effective plan, then his workforce will be disengaged. They'll be unsafe because most of the work they'll be doing will be not planned, and they will be unproductive in their work. So the only tool we know out there that can pull all of these things together into an effective plan for that supervisor is Fusion. Fusion pulls together production, maintenance, training, safety, and project information so that you can give a great plan to that supervisor every day, so that he can communicate the plan to his team and drive them to get it done. And he can also contribute to this plan by his interactions with the schedulers and the coordinators, so he can give feedback from the reality at the front line to make better plans tomorrow and in the future. Putting Fusion and a good plan in the hand of that supervisor will make him more productive, it'll make his team safer, and it'll make your operation more successful.